Good evening. This is our Western edition, and news is breaking in the West tonight. A drought, a heat wave, and strong winds are the elements for the disaster unfolding in Southern California. Wildfires are burning out of control in San Diego County. This is Carlsbad. The city sent notices today to 11,000 homes and businesses, ordering people to get out. The Carlsbad fire is one of 4 in the county. Another is threatening homes at Camp Pendleton. CBS News correspondent Carter Evans is on the fire line in Carlsbad. Carter?
About 15 homes have been damaged in this fire so far. Some are a total loss. Right now, firefighters are trying to save this apartment complex behind me and keep the flames from spreading. The fire began mid-morning in the brush outside Carlsbad, but by noon it had moved into the upper middle-class neighborhoods of this coastal town. The only thing in its way were firefighters moving from house to house. Wind gusts of up to 50 miles per hour blew the flames across streets. This was Greg Saska's home for nearly 50 years.
We've never had a problem with this before. Usually the fire department comes and takes care of it, but this time they were not as quick and efficient as they could be.
Residents were ordered to leave immediately. Many only had time to grab what they could carry.
We got to get them out of here right now. There's fire over here, there's fire over here, there's fire everywhere. We're surrounded right now.
To give you an idea of how fast this fire is moving, this wall of flames raced up the hillside here in just the last few minutes. That's jeopardizing this elementary school right over here. Firefighters haven't even arrived. Crews were called in from across the region, and they are tired. Battalion Chief Nick Schuler said the wind kept them busy.
We had a large number of embers that were being tossed in the air, probably a half mile ahead of itself.
This is the second day in a row with temperatures near 100 degrees and low humidity. A fire yesterday in Rancho Bernardo forced thousands from their homes. Much of Southern California is covered by a blanket of tinder-dry vegetation after 27 months of severe drought. Cal Fire Chief Ray Cheney says last year's fire season never ended.
We never closed fire stations. We never closed air attack bases because the fuel conditions and the vegetation conditions and the weather conditions were such that we had fire conditions year-round.
California has seen more than 1,300 fires since January. That's twice as much as usual, and the driest months are still ahead. This is just one of a handful of fires burning throughout Southern California right now. There are 150 firefighters on this particular fire, and it did so much damage because it's in a densely populated area. The good news is the wind is starting to calm down and the temperature is cooling off, but that red flag warning continues through tomorrow.
Carter Evans, thanks.